Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Man, Antonelli here with Antonelli Softball. Today we're talking about some different offensive drills that you can do. Um, Today's drill is a Loti drill. Now, I saw this online, and they're doing a Loti drill here about as low as you can possibly get. They've got a little tiny cone with the ball sitting on top. Now, this is an extreme version of the drill, getting really, really low. They make tees. They make low tees. So if you look up online, you can find some lower tees that'll get the ball even lower than if you take a normal size tee and just try to put it down as low as you can. That'll work also. But if you want to get even lower, you can get a low tee, or you can use a really, really little cone. For me, this might be a little bit too low. I mean, I don't think there's. I kind of understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to over exaggerate the low ball. Um, But I think if you can get a ball that's probably a little bit more realistic, it'll probably help you out. But let's talk about some of the things with hitting the low ball. A couple things. One, I think players far too often, especially off their tee work, practice the easiest, most hittable ball. So a lot of times when I see players hitting off the tee, they'll set the tee up, and the height of it is about right here. Like that perfect pitch that's just a nice, easy ball that's sitting right there about mid-thigh, basically yelling hit me all the way to home plate. Um, and players work on that a lot, but they don't move the ball around. They don't move it up and down as much as they should. If you do, that's great for you. Continue to do so. But in my experience, a lot of players don't. They want to try to put the ball at that perfect spot, their favorite pitch, and that's all they really work on over and over again. And so they don't work on the low ball enough for me. And so it's important to be able to work on it. Whether it's, again, a regular tee that you're going to put low, or if you can get an even smaller tee to really work on those tough balls down, and even, you can work down and in, but you can also work down and away. Most pitchers are trying to command that spot down and away, and so you're going to have to be able to hit that ball. And so you've got to do a couple of things to be able to drive the ball the further it gets down and the further it gets away from you. The first thing is that you've got to really have good posture and stay over the plate with your posture. So we made a video on posture and the importance of posture a little bit ago. So make sure you go back and check that out if you've not seen it already. But what I mean by staying over the ball and having good posture is you want to think about getting your, what we tell our players, get their chest over their plate, get their butt out and chest over the plate. And so if you look at, their spine angle right here, you're going to see it. If you look at it from the pitcher's mound, looking in this way, most elite hitters that I see at the collegiate and professional level are going to be somewhere around 30, 35, even 40 degrees over the plate. Younger players are usually too vertical, too much this way. And so younger players are typically something like this. All right, so in order to get your bat to be on path with the ball and be able to cover the ball down and the ball away, you've got to get over the plate so that when you turn, you can stay over the plate. You can allow this rear shoulder to work under the lead shoulder, and that lets you get down and drive a ball, right? Stay connected and really drive a ball that's down or away, or both, okay? So it's really, really important to have good posture. If you try to hit this low ball by not getting over the plate, if you're really vertical and you don't let that shoulder, this rear shoulder, work under, what happens is you get really disconnected. You just kind of throw your arms down at the ball, so you become really upper body-ish. You usually have a path that's really, really, really down to the ball, and it's tough to really do anything. Now, obviously, this is a really tough ball. I mean, even a really, really good swing, you're not going to be able to do a whole lot with a ball this low. But a ball down or a ball down and away, if you just stay, up tall and just kind of throw your hands and arms down at the ball, like I said, you're not going to create a whole lot of bat speed, but you're going to probably smash the ball right into the ground, and it's going to be really difficult to do anything with. So that's the first step, is having good posture, and then remaining in that good posture as you rotate. The spine angle shouldn't really change. So you can see how she's in posture here, and then she's going to turn, and her posture really remains the same. So if you think about her spine right there, She's really rotating basically around that spine, and the head is staying over the ball, over the plate. We tell our players stay over the plate. It's kind of the key that we use with them. And again, that allows you to stay on the low ball and the away ball. So that's the first thing. The second thing, and we made a video on this as well, is thinking about driving that knee down and getting into the ground, especially on the low ball. Okay? So I've seen a lot of softball players that will come up throughout their swing. This rear leg kind of extends, and then it becomes really difficult to hit a ball down or away. And so, you know, the rear knee should be below the front knee at contact. And a lot of times I see a lot, especially at youth levels and younger levels, I see that rear knee creeping up. They're moving up throughout their swing. The rear knee almost gets above or even with the front knee. And then it's really difficult, almost impossible to stay on the ball and drive that ball, which is, again, really a tough pitch. So those are the two keys. Good posture. Drive your knee down, try to get into the ground, you know, stay over the plate. And then you've got a chance. Then you've got a chance to create a pretty good path and be able to drive a ball, even if it's a tough pitch. If you don't do these two things, you're going to be really kind of an armsy, pushy swing down to the ball, really poor bat path. It's going to be tough to do anything with this pitch. So hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. Don't forget to go and check out our other videos where we really go in depth in some of those things. Let me know if you do low tee drills and what you use for them. If you have a special tee, if you use some type of cone or device to get the ball a little bit lower than a normal tee allows you to. And then obviously you can do this stuff off of flips too. We didn't really get into that, but you can have somebody just kind of flip the ball a little bit down or a little bit away. So leave those in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not done so already. Give a thumbs up to the video. I'd really appreciate that. Share with all your friends. Check out the description box below. We've got a bunch of info down there for you guys, a bunch of stuff for you to check out. And that's all I got, guys. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later.